Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 14th to the 19th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com and daneharttarot.com. They're listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sound sensitive, mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Libra, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay, Libra. So let's see here what Spirit has to say. And at the center of everything, our current situation, this is temptation. Now, it can be that we're actually being tempted by certain things. And we're like, oh, is this right? Is this not right? We kind of know it isn't right for us because that's what temptation, tells us, right? Oh, this isn't right for me. This isn't good. I'm being tempted. I don't want to. But it's something that we're intrigued by. So just acknowledging, okay, I am intrigued. I'm not going to do it, but this is intriguing. That can be very important, Libra, to look at. This is also Capricorn energy. December 22nd to January 19th is the time frame. We're looking at something here and we're seeing where we're chained, where we feel like, oh my gosh, this is keeping me stuck, right? So just being aware of that. We're also looking at things, and this is going to be a very good time, okay, with the Saturn influence of Capricorn coming in. It's like organizing things, keeping things, running smoothly. You're going to be very inspired that way, very much in the organization, very much in the kind of details of things. Making a schedule can be very exciting for you this week. It's like, oh, I'm going to plan this out, and you'll really have fun doing it. So that's going to be very good. But you are going to see certain things that are either tempting you or that, certain things that we're addicted to. It's like, oh, I'm addicted to praise, or I'm addicted to, the normal stuff that people think of when we think of addictions that we're not going to name here because of YouTube. But just knowing that, and just knowing, okay, it can come in, but it doesn't get to own me. It doesn't get to rule me. That's going to be really important. And then it moves us to the challenge that we're having. This is the King of Cups. Now, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, but this is energy of the heart coming forward. And this can be that we don't trust our hearts as much as we want to, or we have somebody coming in that has really big emotions and they want to take center stage over our emotions. And it's like, okay, what do I do here? How do I handle this? So just being aware of that. With the King of Cups also, it's like, how do I follow my heart? How do I embrace what it is that I love? We're questioning ourselves. We're looking at things differently. And where we need to focus during this time is at the Three of Wands. We're not stuck. We kind of feel stuck right here. It's like, oh, I just feel frustrated. It's what's coming forward. Now, we can also be having a bad experience with a water sign energy or somebody who's very used to being listened to and very emotionally manipulative. So just an acknowledgement of that is going to be very important. It's like, whoa, wait, no, thank you. I'm not playing this game. What we need to focus on is that doorways are opening up for us. We're not stuck. We kind of think we're stuck. We think like, oh my gosh, I'm chained, right? The devil energy in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is the man and the woman chained to the devil. They're chained there. They can't move. You can. The chains are very loose around their neck. and you can pick it up. You can move forward. You're like, I don't need to be here. And the devil's like, well, don't you? Don't you just want to stay? It's scary out there. And it's like, no, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go now. And I'm going to embrace so much more than I ever thought of. And the planning, that's going to be really good for you. The planning, the looking at things differently, the sitting there, making the schedules, and really looking at the details of what you want and saying, okay, well, this is what I want to do. Kind of like, the heck with everybody else. This is how I want to move forward. This is what my heart is telling me. And the challenge is listen to your heart. Other people's emotions are going to be screaming at you, Libra. And because you are Libra, it's going to be like, well, I just need to listen to them, right? I just need to take them into consideration. I just need to balance everything, make everything good, not your job. Not your job, not your business. So just be aware of that during this time with the Three of Wands. New pathways are opening up. New ideas are coming forward. And you're like, oh, I can do this. And you're going to see a coming in and coming out. It's like doors are opening. You're going new places. You're meeting new people. It's like, oh, this is cool. Now, what you're leaving behind, the energy that you're leaving behind is the High Priestess. Okay? Veil is lifted from your eyes. And you've been feeling the world. And for some, okay, it has been very overwhelming. For others, it has been like, oh, I didn't see it that way. It has also, for everybody, it's been overwhelming. Some it's been harder for, okay, to like have the way that we thought we saw things shattered. And it's like, wow, I thought they liked me. Or wow, I thought I fit in there. And it was shattered. And the veil was lifted. And Spirit is saying, it's time to listen to your heart, your soul, yourself. It's time to listen to the way your emotions are moving you forward. The High Priestess is moving away, meaning that the veil isn't going to be ripped from our eyes as intensely as it was. But it still has been, and we still can't go back to the way that we have seen things. And it's changed the way that we're moving forward. And then it brings us to our strengths during this week. And that is the Five of Wands. You're calling out people's BS. And that's going to be one of your strengths. It's like, no, I'm not getting into your trauma drama. No, I'm not going to be a part of this. No, I do not want to be dragged into this mess. And you're going to call it as you see it. And that's going to be really important for you. This is going to be something that can start off really lighthearted. It's like, oh, this is great. This is easy. This is, something that's so lighthearted. Like it starts off as lighthearted play or just a light suggestion. And then it becomes something that's a much bigger deal. So do be mindful about this during this time. It's like, whoa, wait, no, I'm not doing this, because it's going to be a very specific situation, or it's going to be somebody who's starting to gossip. And it's like, you know what? No, I'm not wasting my breath on this talk, on this energy. And it brings us then to our near future, and that's the Queen of Swords, and that's us. We come through as a queen, and we love this energy. I mean, I'm so happy the Queen of Swords came forward for you, Libra, because you're just going to embrace it. It's like, I always knew I was a queen. Like I always knew I was royalty. You step into that role. It's like, yes. And it doesn't matter how you identify yourself. It's like, I step into that role. If you're a male or if you're a female, it doesn't matter, right? The queen is how you're stepping into your energy, yourself, and your soul. And the Queen of Swords is embracing your voice, embracing your ideas, looking at things differently. For you, you're also going to keep things kind of messy. You don't tell everybody everything, which sometimes has gotten you into a bit of trouble, because you're like, well, I thought they knew, or, you didn't need to know. And people are going to be like, that was a big thing, Libra. Why did you leave it out of the conversation? So being aware of that. With the Queen of Air as well, you've put in your 10,000 hours, right? You've put in the time, you've put in the effort. There is an expertise to you. There's a knowledge, there's a deeper understanding to you that's leading you forward. And that's very, very important. The Queen of Air is also cutting through doubts and fears and negativities, hurts, pains, and disappointments. It's like, no, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is where I'm headed. This is where I'm going. This is my voice. I've gained the wisdom because I've taken the blows, right? I've taken the blows, and I've been there, done that. It moves us then to the advice of this time. It's like, be patient. You're not going to want to be, because you're an air sign energy, Libra, and it's like, okay, let's keep this rolling. Let's keep this rolling. Let's get it going. But here it's like, be patient. Be patient. It will work out. Be patient. You will be building something beautiful. But know that it takes time for the seeds to grow. It brings us then to the Emperor. And this is the environment. It's very much a sense of, I'm claiming my throne, I'm claiming my power, I'm knowing my voice, I'm knowing what it is that I want. This is Aries energy, time frame, March 21st to April 19th. This is a lion, on a lion's head on a warrior's body. We have the gauntlet here, we have the sword. This is fierceness. We have finery, dressed in finery, garlands on his head. There is a real sense of power and authority, determination, focus, and insight. I am the lion, right? I am the king of this jungle. And what you're going to be seeing here is that the environment that you are in, it's like you're going to have to take charge. And there can be somebody around you who takes charge and you're looking at them and you're like, oh, that's how they do it. And you're going to be stepping into that energy of, I'm taking charge, right? I am the emperor. I am the ruler of kings. People do need to listen to me. People do need to move forward this way, right? I have powerful guidance, and you're opening up that door. And as you do so, it brings you to your hopes and your fears. And it's the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups has been coming up a lot this week. People are making big choices, and you have to choose yourself, right? You have to choose the way that your heart is leading you forward. But it's also walking away from something that doesn't fit anymore. It's a mindset. It's a way of being. It's, it's certain things. And it's like, no, that's just not for me. And you're walking away. Now, this is also an ending as severe as a divorce. It can be a hope, oh my gosh, I hope I'm free from this relationship. It can be a fear. I don't want this relationship to end. So just be aware of this, that we can be thinking of making big changes. It doesn't mean that we have to make them, but we can be thinking about them. And also some of us can be celebrating, like, wow, I got out of a really bad situation. And that could be a work situation, that could be a romance situation, that could be just a mindset. Wow, I was in a really dark place for a really long time, and now I'm freed. And it brings us then to the outcome, and that's the Wheel of Fortune. You're entering into a new season. You're entering into a new power, a new sense of self. Everything is changing. You're going to see yourself changing with this energy, and you're going to see yourself walking in power, walking in authority, walking in understanding. But things are changing around you, and you can feel kind of unsteady as you're moving forward, and you're not exactly sure why. It's because there is so much change around you. There is so many things that you've been juggling, some things that you're letting go, some things that you're saying, oh, wow, this is really important to me. You're going to see that there's also new ideas that you're like, well, I want to move that way, or oh, what about this, or oh, what about that? And you're going to see yourself embracing new paths in a way that you hadn't think you could. And you didn't think like maybe it was even your place. And now you're like, no, I got this, and I can shine this way. So just know that that energy is coming forward for you so beautifully. But if you feel like, wow, everything's changing, it's because it is. It's because it is. And instead of fighting it, be patient, because you're entering into an emperor time. And you're going to have to leave some things behind that they're just not right for you. They don't fit anymore. It moves us then to your spirit message, energy, angels, and spirit guides. Show me clearly. And this, you have two. You have the dove and you have the magpie. And the dove says, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is a divine quality. It's like, let the peace in, let go of the arguing. You're really good at calling out the BS. Okay, you don't have to do it out loud and have a fight with somebody, because that's just not your energy right now. You don't want a good fight. Like sometimes we're kind of rip-roaring for a good fight. No, not this time, Libra. We want things to stay calm and copacetic. And then we have the magpie, and it says reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. And it is. It's like, no, you know what? That's not for me. And you could have had it for a really long time, or you could have been friends with that person for a really long time, or you could have thought, oh, this is going to go somewhere, and it never has. And it's like, well, I've invested all this time in it. Now it's time to change. And it's either you change with it and it grows with you, or you leave it behind. It's like, no, it doesn't fit anymore. It brings us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. This one, these two. Okay, another two. Oh, wow. So the throat chakra is really coming forward powerfully for you. Humming activates the throat chakra, just to know, to center you in it, because your life purpose is coming forward. You're speaking your life purpose, and you need to communicate with yourself. You need to say what it is that you want, because it's going to bring your life purpose into focus, because you'll be sitting there speaking your life purpose and not even realizing it, right? Because the world takes over and people say, oh, it should be this, it should be that. It's like, no, you're speaking your life purpose. Listen to what you're saying. You're also communicating on a deeper level, right? You're taking a lot more in. You have to be very mindful about that if you're taking in other people's energy, especially if you work with people, right? If it's not just, even if it's you sat alone by yourself, like you're taking in others' energy and you're not even aware of it. So just be aware of it. Just be aware of the energy that's coming into you. Be aware of what you're building, what you're moving towards, because that's going to be very, very, very important. Okay? Because you're communicating psychically. And I'm seeing that a lot of you Libras aren't picking up on it. It's like, oh, I don't know where this energy is coming from. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. It's like, no, you're psychically connecting, and you're not kind of filtering out the bad stuff, and it's like it's weighing you down. And so it's being aware of the cosmic like fighting that you're picking up on. It's like, no, I need to release this. I need to release this. Cleanse. Okay? Epsom salt baths can be great for that. Let's see here. even if you just do a foot bath, if you're not a bath person. Let's see here what energy we need to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is things out of balance. And Libra, what do we hate? Things out of balance. So just knowing here that we need to know our worth. There's balance also in money, or what we value as much as money. And that's going to have to be really important to you during this time. Like, you're letting it slide. This is not the week that you're letting things slide. So just being aware of that. No, you're really embracing the Queen of Swords, and she just says it as it is. You know, it can be a little bit rude, but it's also like a lot of it true. So just be aware of that. All right, our subconscious spirit message is the Crane, which I love. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity blesses this union. You know, you're on the right track. You know, you're moving in the right direction. And this union, this partnership, it can be a friendship, it can be a romantic relationship, it can be a business relationship. You're heading in the right direction. Trust. And trust that the people you meet, like, you're supposed to be meeting them at this time. Even if it's just to be like, oh no, I don't want to be like you, you know, type of deal. And then our subconscious chakra message is balance. And this is the root chakra. It's being in balance with ourselves. It's being in harmony with what we want. It can be, you know, aligning our body. It can be physically, like through chiropractic work or through, you know, stretching and stuff like that. But it's also going to be aligning ourselves with the energy that is right for us and powerful for us. It moves us then to the energy that we need to be mindful of subconsciously for this time. And it's the Two of Cups. There's a healing that's coming in that you would really like. You'd really like this healing to come in. The person isn't as authentic as you would like them to be. So give this more time, because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, instantly, like, oh wow, we're on the same page. Everything's moving forward. Great. Perfect. And then, like, it kind of opens the door for you to be hurt again. So Spirit's just saying, take it slow here. It's not like this can't be healed, but it's like, just take it slow this time, because subconsciously you're like fighting, arguing. It's not a Libra thing. You know, even though the Queen of Swords, up for a good fight, you know, she's good at it. But it's not a Libra thing. You like to keep things balanced. You like to keep things calm. You like to keep things centered. Sometimes I always feel like Libra has a little bit more water energy, even though, like, you don't. But especially if you do have a lot of water energy in your chart, you like to keep things calmer. You like to keep things more emotionally calm if you can. Because sometimes you feel like if you jump into the emotional side of it and it's not calm, you can absolutely go chaos mode. And that's not rejuvenating for anybody. So just here, know your voice, know what it is that you desire, connect through words, through writing, through creativity. That's going to be a fantastic outlet for you. And it moves you then to your subconscious spirit message, well, tarot message. And that is the Eight of Pentacles. It's hard work, dedication, determination. And so here with the Eight of Pentacles, just know that this week, subconsciously, you're really driven towards work. You're driven towards the details. You're driven this week, and you're like, where is it coming from? It's coming from your subconscious. It's like, no, we got to get working, because we are achieving and we are succeeding and we are opening up doors that we never thought could come our way. And that's going to be super cool. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. It is always a pleasure reading for you guys. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.